all of you for having me here tonight. I am an investor in Capricorn Power. I'd like to talk a little bit about that as an example of the general point that I want to make. The format for the talk is I'm going to say something good, I'm going to say something bad, and then I'm going to say something good. If this were a performance review, that formula would be called the shit sandwich. You may be familiar with it in that context. The good thing I'd like to say at the outset is about Capricorn. I got to know Rowan like a year ago when we were all teaching in a unit called Creating Innovative Engineering at the University of Melbourne. I got to know them, and through them, I got to know Capricorn. I also know Jeff, the chairman, through Melbourne Angels. So when an opportunity came to invest in Capricorn Power, I was very glad to have that opportunity to make a small investment. I felt like my money was in safe hands. My contribution could have been one hand, actually, or a few fingers of one hand. Anyway, I'm very proud to be an investor in the company. What I want to talk about in the middle of the sandwich is innovation. That's not such a nice story in Australia. Part of my checkered academic career that we didn't mention was the year I spent as an adjunct professor at the Australian New Zealand School of Government, ANZOG, when Alan Fells was the dean. I'd been doing some teaching for ANZOG. I convinced Alan to hire me to look into innovation in the public sector. This was quite an accomplishment because Alan Fells doesn't believe in innovation in the public sector, at least not as a sustainable planned managed process. He took me on. I spent a year. I wrote some cases. I did some research. We had some events and so on. At the end of the year, Alan and I each held on to our original beliefs about innovation in the public sector. He was the dean, and I went to Monash. Now, what that left me with, though, was a real interest in innovation. And it was great because I could tell people what I was doing, and every time I said I work in innovation, people said, great, that's really good, that must be really exciting. I told people for a long while, nobody ever says to me, I don't want any of your stinking innovation. And then Tony Abbott came along, and that's exactly what he said. He was shrewd enough to identify within the Australian population a group of people who, unfortunately, see innovation as an elite code word for lack of employment, for loss of jobs. And after Tony Abbott spoke, you probably remember that the Malcolm Turnbull innovation agenda sank like a stone. We didn't even get to page 2. As Tony Abbott said, people don't like to talk about stuff like that. Well, here we are later, and we're still not talking about it, at least not positively. What has happened is that we've solidified our place as dead last among the OECD countries with regard to innovation. We've held the wooden spoon for a long time. We've got a very firm grasp on it, and I think our position is probably secure for a while yet. Funding for higher education has been cut. Funding for research has been reduced. Retrospective changes have been made to the R&D tax concession regime, and all in all, innovation is not looking very good. I think for a lot of people, all that information is nice in the abstract. But people look around and say things are still pretty good. It's a great place. We're doing fine. So who cares if the OECD in some arcane calculation puts us last of all those countries? Things are still okay. Well, some very interesting research came out of Harvard last week, which says very clearly that things are not okay. The Harvard Kennedy School has just released an online database of economies and their complexity. Some economies are very complex. Japan is at the top of the list of complex economies. It's got a rating of 2.28, and there's Switzerland, South Korea, and so on. Australia is number 93 on the list. Our rating is negative in terms of complexity. That's why we've got this headline in the Film Review: Australia, rich and getting dumber. Rich and getting dumber. Right? Our neighbors in this list are Pakistan, we just edged out Pakistan from in 3rd place, Senegal, Uganda, and Morocco, all above us in this rating of complexity. Now, what complexity does is measure the sophistication and the diversity of exports. In Australia, 70% of what we sell overseas is minerals and energy, add in food, alcohol, wool, tourism, rental products, it's 99%. Essentially, as one person said, we don't export anything that requires a degree to produce. What we've ended up with and what we've got is the economy of an underdeveloped country. And if you ask the people at Harvard what we should do, here's what they think we should do in terms of increasing exports. Butter, frozen vegetables, pig fat, chemical wood pulp, and linseed. That's why, because that's what we're doing now. That's within our grasp as a country. If we look at Singapore, in the 15-year period ending in 2017, Singapore expanded into 19 new industries. It generated over $2,500 per resident in Singapore. They got into gas turbines, X-ray machines, synthetic rubber, and imitation jewelry. In the same 15-year period in Australia, we got into ammonia, rare earths, activated carbon, hydrochloric acid, scrap rubber, and wax for a net gain of $33 per person. So to me, this data is scary because we're left with an economy that is not only uncomplex, but incredibly at risk. Incredibly at risk because we've got all of our eggs, almost literally, in one basket around resources. Our economy is terribly exposed to resource prices, for example, terribly exposed to drought, for example, terribly exposed to, this hits us at the moment, business school, changes in the visa laws that reduce the number of Chinese students when they come to university. So that's where we're at. To me, it's making concrete what it means to be at the bottom of the OECD list of innovation. But what do we do about it? Well, we could try chaining ourselves together, going and pasting ourselves to the pavement in an intersection, and seeing if we can disrupt things around innovation. Looking at the audience, we're not quite the right demographic for doing that. And in any case, I'm not sure that it would help because we don't have, in my mind, a clear suggestion. We think there should be more innovation, but there's no consensus that I know of anyway around what we really should do to accomplish that. There are things that I believe we can do, and I'm coming to the part of the sandwich. I believe that there are things that we can do, and there are things that my guess is most people in the room are already doing to support innovation from the ground up, not from the top down, but from the ground up. It includes things like what Mike and Rowan have done teaching in, of course, at the University of Melbourne without being paid for it. It includes things that we each individually do to encourage entrepreneurship, for example, to mentor and support people. And most importantly, in my mind, is investing in innovation. We all say we're in favor of innovation. One of the things we can do as individuals is invest in innovation. And we live in a country that has the highest per capita gambling losses of any country in the world. And yet, Australians, when it comes to investing in anything whose payoff is longer than a horse race, become amazingly risk averse. It's very hard, people in this room know that, to get innovation into innovation, to get investment into innovation, that's what I'll say, particularly if it's over the long term. So we need to, in my opinion, if we want more innovation in the country, we need to invest in it. The same way, if we want to reduce emissions, we have to reduce our own emissions. That's the first step we have to be acting for ourselves. Adding it all up, will it make a huge difference statistically? Probably not, but I think it will make a huge difference emotionally. So my encouragement to you all here tonight is to think about, and I'm saying this to myself too, think about the ways in which you can encourage innovation, because I believe over the short term, that's the only way things are going to change. And I would encourage you to put on your agenda, in particular, investing